Jason Abraham, the Shadow Teacher, and today I am going to apply the 4 stages of mastery to the process of waking up. As my personal ascension process and waking up process has been lonely and it has been confusing. So if I can share my wisdom and help someone else avoid some of the pitfalls that I've fallen into, I'm happy to do it. So the 4 stages of mastery, on the very bottom we have unconscious incompetent, then we have conscious incompetent, then next we have conscious competent, and then on the highest level we have unconscious competent. So on the unconscious incompetent level, what that looks like, that is the person who is still trapped in the matrix, who accepts everything the media tells them, who accepts everything their authority figures tell them, who don't question anything, that are just kind of running around on circles unconsciously on that hamster wheel. So then there's some of you who don't feel quite right about that, and then you get a peek, you get a little peek through that crack in the matrix, and you take the red pill. So once you take that red pill, you graduate and you move onto the conscious incompetent level. And what this level looks like is you are taking in information from the truth community. You realize that the world that you were taught to believe is not what it is. And you feel very strongly, very emotionally charged here, and you want to wake people up. There's this feeling that you need to evangelize and tell everyone about this great lie that we've been indoctrinated into. And you do it in such an aggressive way that you may find yourself in these conflicts with people who are still trapped in the matrix. And you'll find yourself battling back and forth and just kind of going nowhere, just trying to prove that you're right with these people. And again, here, your consciousness isn't that different than someone who's trapped in the matrix. You are essentially usually parroting beliefs that you're finding in the truth community, but you haven't integrated them into yourself. You haven't found your own beliefs yet. And so you're still wanting to confirm these new beliefs, and you're doing that by just seeking more information and fighting with people who disagree with you. And you see this all over social media. This is what the social media algorithms love and feed off of. So this is the conscious incompetent state. Now we move up to the conscious competent level. Here you start to get dangerous. Here you are starting to find your own beliefs. You're integrating the information that's coming to you, and you're using discernment, and you're figuring out what you truly believe, what is truly yours, and you're rejecting that which you're not finding to be true. You're building practices to ground you in yourself, in your truth. You are very conscious of the people who you are letting into your life and building close personal relationships with, as you realize the value of your soul, the value of this miracle of life that is experiencing itself through you. And your consciousness is high, and you are in the process of building the actions that are going to be congruent with the truth as it's revealed to you. And then now we come to the highest level, the Master Yoda, the Super Saiyan Goku of the truth community, and that is the unconscious competent being. That is someone who is congruent with their beliefs, with their actions. They are grounded in their beliefs, and they are expressing that in complete congruence out into the world. There is no incongruence whatsoever in these rare beings. And a lot of them you are not going to find on social media. A lot of them you're not going to find. You're just going to be blessed with their presence, and then you know it. Because when you're around them, their peace is going to transcend to you, and you know there's something special. Even the people who are lost in the matrix, they feel the power of the presence of these amazing masters. And so there we have it. These are the 4 levels of mastery. Now, other than the highest level, when you're at the bottom 3 levels, you can kind of go back and forth. You can get conscious and competent, and then you can drop back into conscious incompetent, and it's kind of like an ebb and flow until you finally get so grounded in your truth and your action that you are at that mastery level and you transcend the matrix. Because when you get there, the matrix no longer has any value to you. It has no temptation whatsoever. You're just so grounded in the truth and the harmony of your being that you just are doing. You're no longer you're no longer a human doing. You are a human being. You are fully embodied. And also be warned, just because someone is famous does not mean they are a master. In fact, there are many plants in the truth community that are put there and have a lot of resources behind them that their intention is actually to keep you distracted, to keep you entertained, and to keep you in a state of anxiety so that you don't embody the truth, that you don't have that calm peace in yourself to where you truly transcend the matrix. They want to keep you engaged in the conflict in the matrix because they know that's what feeds the matrix, and that by keeping you there, they're going to keep their lifeblood fed. So, full disclosure, I feel like I've had some glimpses at that high level, but for the most part, I'm kind of fluctuating from the conscious competent to the conscious incompetent, but I've gotten glimpses, I've gotten moments where I've been completely congruent with that mastery level, and that's what it's going to look like for most people. You'll get bits of times when you reach that, but it takes practice. It takes understanding yourself and understanding the practices that are relevant for you and doing them over and over and over again, building your understanding, building your connection with your soul and the life process to where you get more and more in that state of mastery. So this is all I offer. It's a lot. Hope it helps some of you who are waking up, who have taken that red pill and are embodying the truth, have taken those steps into being the truth and allowing the universe to live through you and show up in the most authentic way through you. Peace.